whole house audio and video systems, the furniture aspect, the integration into the overall home design. So we cover a wide variety of the area.
Right. Now, Maureen, as always, you're on the cutting edge with what's happening. Up here we're seeing, I guess all I hear about now is DVD.
This is really the year when it's hopefully going to come out. It should come out in fall. DVD is very exciting. What you've got is basically a disc the size of a CD, and that disc now though will be able to hold 15 times the information of the previous CD capacity for data storage. If you look at it this way, well, it's sort of like you can have the whole Star Wars trilogy on one compact disc plus room to spare. Plus it'll also have laser sharp screen image, 3 times better than tape. And also you'll have a digital surround sound, 5.1 channels. So with DVD now, do we have to get rid of our Laserdisc player? I think it's a good idea to hang on to your Laserdisc player, definitely. There are over 8,000 titles of software on Laserdisc. It'll take DVD quite a while to build up to that level. And why should you throw it out if you're enjoying it? Right. Hang on to it. Well, Maureen, as always, you're a fountain of information. I love the home tours that you do on the show, but I have got a number of letters from people about your stealing those things. I got to get it back. So take it back. Make sure you get it back. All right, well, I'm going to wander around more of the show. Good to see you. All right, take care, Will. Now, you see all these people stuck in traffic, they have one thing in common. They're frustrated, but more importantly, they're trying to adjust the fader on their stereo to get that perfect surround sound. You just can't do it. You got a speaker down by your feet, you got one in the back window. You can't get stereo surround until now. Noise Cancellation Technologies has introduced top-down surround sound. What this is, it's a wafer-thin transducer that goes up into your headline, so the sound literally envelops you. It's coming from all around. You have a subwoofer somewhere in the car on the floor. This is really impressive. Great sound coming to a headliner near you. I think I saw this movie. You know, I'm not alone here in Las Vegas. 80,000 people are walking the floor looking for the coolest electronic gadgets. I'm going to show you more of them right after these messages. Stick around. Hi there, I'm Will Schreiner, and welcome back to the 1996 Consumer Electronics Shows here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, let's go check out some more cool stuff. Here's something really neat we found. It's called Cyber Pong. What it does, it allows you to play ping pong and lose at ping pong using the latest electronic technology. What a player does is he stands against the blue or chroma key backdrop and he plays against a computer opponent. Now you can play ping pong not only with somebody across the table from you, but somebody across the country. Now here's what's going to happen. You look at the screen, it's scanning my colors, all right? It's got me located. Now it's asking for the red paddle. I have that right here. Now we're figuring out our locations, and we're there. Okay. Now, I'm ready. Let's see if my computer opponent is ready. It's going to ask me a couple other questions here. Now, it wants to take my picture. All right, continue. There we go. I'm going to continue again. All right. Now I have to put my face in here. All righty, there's my face, and a fine photo it is. Now, see, I'm up in the left corner there. I'm going to pick an opponent. I'll pick this gentleman here, and we're ready to play a little ping pong. Oops. Okay, my first shot, you know, takes a little adjusting to. There we go. Picked up a point there, 1-1. Oh, that ball vaporized on me. Hey, it's Cyber Pong. It's exciting new technology. It's available today. Look for it in a bar, in a casino, somewhere where you have an opportunity to play with somebody. You might be able to play with Forrest Gump somewhere across the internet. You know, young women have not been a huge market in the video game interactivity yet until now. Her Interactive introduces something for young women. Elise Howard, tell us what this is all about. We are a division of a company devoted to creating multimedia games and an online service especially for preteen and teenage girls. Why has this market been ignored?
It has been ignored primarily because the market for traditional properties, which appeal mostly to boys and men, has been huge. And
Shoot 'em up, race, fly, that stuff.
exactly, and the people making those games haven't had a compelling need to turn to the girls' market.
Okay, now what will Sweet Valley, as a Mackenzie, what will this do?
Mackenzie and Company is a game based on high school. We do know that young girls like entertainment that allows them to look to the future, familiar, idealized circumstances. It incorporates many of the things we know girls value in gameplay, like cooperation, like problem solving, like a strong sense of aesthetics and style.
Oh, Carly, please tell me about the history book. I have to read the entire chapter before next period.
It's based on an interactive motion picture. You choose to be one of two characters going through junior year of high school. You can manipulate the story by making decisions and choices, and then within that motion picture, you can do things like experiment with makeup and style and fashion.
Wow, this is something I need, because I've been experimenting with makeup for many years. And you know, the one thing you're missing on this, if you could just get a high school diploma from playing this, you know, we could just stay at home, right?
That's next. That's next.
All right, good luck, Elise. Thanks. There you have it, young girls. Mackenzie. Also making the trek into the world of interactive media is Fox Interactive, a series of interactive and multimedia-based games based on 20th Century Fox films and television shows, such as Die Hard, the trilogy, where you can battle terrorists and even save the day. The Simpsons Cartoon Studio, where you can create your own episode of The Simpsons, or probe unexplained mysteries in the X-Files, and even save mankind from extinction in a future where apes rule the earth in Planet of the Apes. You know, I've been roaming this floor trying to figure out what all this multimedia gameplay is all about. So we thought we'd talk to one of the experts, the president of Fox Interactive, John Richmond. John, the game, there's so many platforms here. How do you sort it all out for a title?
Well, you know, we look at a title in and of itself, and we try to make a decision based on what we want to do with that title, what elements we think are inherent to the title, and we sit down, decide what we want to create, and then we begin to look at what platform is best for what we want to create.
All right, it's a big game between UNLV and Massachusetts. Schreiner gets the ball, goes up to Krantz, he dunks it, unbelievable. They move the ball down, Weller passes over to Grossman, Grossman passes over to Weller, Weller to Grossman, they go for the shot, it's up, it's passed again. Apparently the defense of Schreiner Krantz is just too much. Hey, that's like real basketball commentary. Well, I'm only playing a video game. When you think of video games, you don't really think of GTE, but Dick Larkin at GTE tells us that we're going to be playing games right over our phone lines, right?
Right now you play in your own home, but very shortly GTE is bringing the technology home where you'll be able to play against your friends all over the country in real time.
So you assemble your own group of friends, everybody plugs in and you got a game, right?
You play with your friends, you play with strangers, you play against the computer. It's really a new way to experience the entertainment in your own home. What we've done is we've worked out a new technology that GTE's put together that allows you to actually simulate the way basketball really happens, the way college basketball. So you're recruiting freshmen out of high school, you're being able to migrate them all the way up from sophomore, junior, and senior level. So if you're working with a freshman on his jump shot, by the time he's a senior, he's a tremendous player. Then he graduates and you're starting the whole process over. So you really become the player and the manager. You're developing teams.
So you're really, as you play this game, you're really bringing along the gameplay for the characters in the game, right?
Exactly, and that's what we call artificial intelligence, and it's something that's never been available, and that's what allows the new technology to really make it a lot of fun.
And because it's UNLV, you can actually bet on the games, right?
Well, we don't exactly do that as far as you know.
Yeah. Another offering from GTE is Dust, an interactive experience in the Old West complete with gambling, guns, and gals.
You don't smell too bad.
Welcome to the Voodoo Lounge.
And there's the Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge, an interactive CD-ROM of music, mayhem, and interviews with Mick, Charlie, Ron, and Keith.
You live and you learn. It's great, exciting rock and roll gigs.
We'll be back with more cool stuff from the 1996 Consumer Electronics Show here in Las Vegas after these messages.